Welcome to our video series, Easy Experiments to Understand a Complicated Earth.
Hello everybody, I'm back.
Meow.
Where are you going to?
I'm going now to take some selfies.
Carmelo, don't be nasty and greet the guys.
Have you started recording?
Yes, stay here.
Hi, I'm Carmelo, and I'm glad you joined us today.
You look stressed out. What happened?
I'm running out of ideas for my photos. I need something innovative.
I get it. I know what we're gonna do today. Let's talk about the rainbow.
Get comfortable because this will get interesting.
Chromatic dispersion is the decomposition of white light into all its colors because each color is reflected differently when it goes from one medium to another. A spectacular example of this can be seen in a rainbow. Rainbows are formed because the white light from the sun is chromatically dispersed and reflected in water droplets. Let me show you with a picture. First, light is dispersed going through a water droplet, point A, and when it searches the surface on the other side, point C, it is reflected similar to what happens with a mirror. In this way, a fraction of light coming from point A is reflected to point B, and another one to point D, which cannot be seen by an observer at point E. After this reflection, the beams continue spreading until they come out of the water droplet, point B. Therefore, each water droplet causes a small dispersion of the sunlight, and all the water droplets that are in the adequate position between the observer and the sun contribute to the virtual image of the multicolored arch called a rainbow. This phenomenon is a lot more noticeable at a 42 angle between the observer and the light source. Furthermore, if we consider the spherical symmetry of the water droplets, which means they can be perceived the same from any angle, then all the water droplets that are at that 42 angle form a circular arch.
Well,
A rainbow show up has a spectrum of light. It's an easy way to remember the colors of the rainbow and the order in which they appear: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet.
Isaac, who was the first person to provide the correct explanation of what causes rainbows? Snell or Descartes?
Credit is usually given to Descartes. Descartes supposedly made an accurate calculation concerning the paths that light rays took at different points through a glass globe of water. Thereby determining their angles for refraction, it was a solution to a mathematical problem that had eluded scientists for 2 millennia and was the key to explaining the phenomenon of the rainbow. But notice that I say that Descartes supposedly made that calculation. As it turned out, Snell and Dutch astronomers and mathematicians had discovered the mathematical law of reflection 60 years prior to Descartes. The version of the object Snell, however, failed to publish in the finding and died in 1626. Then about 80 years later, after Snell's notes were discovered, controversy arose when some accused Descartes of having somehow seen Snell's manuscript and taking his findings for his own. The result was that in the West, especially in English-speaking countries, the law of the reflection of light became known as Snell's law, while in France it referred to as Descartes' law.
So, while Descartes may have explained what the rainbow is, he really couldn't have done it without those calculations for the reflection of light. but whether he or Snail can be fully credited for that part of the explanation, we may never know. I have an interesting fact.
Great! Tell us!
Maybe you're asking to yourself, where and when to look? Sailors have a long known that rainbows can be used to predict weather. Generally speaking, showers and thunderstorms move from west to east, thus verifying the old adage. Rainbow in morning, sailor's warning. Rainbow at night, sailor's delight. In the morning the sun is in the east. To see a rainbow you must be facing toward the west where it is raining. Since showery weather usually comes from the west, take warning from the morning rainbow. At night the sun is in the west sky. After a shower or thunderstorm has already passed you by, it usually is retracing toward the east, where you'll see your rainbow. And because showers are more frequent in the late afternoon than early morning, late afternoon rainbow sightings are far from frequent than in the morning, and it's for this reason that the appearance of rainbow is usually associated with the onset of rain-providing weather.
Wow! That's interesting!
May exist rainbow variations.
Yes, some variations are the glow. The atmosphere reported as rainbows passing the sun is often glowing. The glow is surrounded by light passing through raindrops, not reflected by them. Some scientists call this glow a zero-order glow. Double rainbow are caused by light being reflected twice inside raindrop. As a result of this second reflection, the spectrum of the secondary rainbow is reversed. Red is one of the inner section of the arch, while violet is one on the outside. Higher order rainbows. Light can be reflected from many angles inside the raindrop. A rainbow's order it is reflected number. Higher order rainbows appear to be bursts passing both toward and away from the sun. It could exist other variations like are the trinette rainbow, supernumerary rainbow, reflection rainbow, reflected rainbow, red rainbow, bug boy, moon boy. But I'll link to the link where you can investigate.
But how can all of this help me?
Let's put a rainbow on your photos. It will become a trend.
The most important thing that you need is a CD. Here you decide if you want to do it with sunlight or with a lamp. We need it in this way. If you want a nice background, you can use a white. First option, if you decide to do it with the sunlight, you need to place the CD on sunlight and rainbow effect will appear. Second option, with a lamp you need to use a flashlight to shine onto the CD. The reflect light now is making a house on rainbow.